Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? Today I'm going to be bringing you guys my picks for first date fragrances in body spray form. I did this video already with my perfumes, and I only picked 5 perfumes, but I have 15 body sprays here to show you guys, because y'all know I have way more body sprays than I do perfumes. So I tried to narrow it down to like ones that would really work for a first date fragrance, but I have so many others that I would have picked for first date fragrances, so just keep that in mind. These are not all the fragrances that I would pick for a first date fragrance. It's just I had to narrow it down, so I'm not here showing you guys 50 body sprays, okay? But yeah, if you guys want to go and check out that video I did with the perfumes, I will have it linked up in the cards for you guys. But this is just going to be body sprays, and like I said in that video, I love to smell feminine and sweet and girly and edible when I go on a first date, just because that embodies who I really am. And so I picked my fragrance mist the same way I picked my perfumes, based off of that, as well as based off of not wanting to do too much for a first date, okay? I don't want to overwhelm my date or smell too strong or, you know, too unique or anything like that. I just want to kind of smell feminine and girly and simple, you know, just so they'll know, like, damn, she really smells good all the time, you know? Let's just go ahead and get started. I don't even know where I want to start. I'm gonna start with the newest fragrance from my collection. Even though this fragrance is new to me, I just knew instantly, and I even said it in the video where I hauled it. I said that I would wear this on a first date and it would be a first date fragrance pick, and that is Sensual Amber. So I just recently tried Sensual Amber, and this is beautiful to me, you guys. This is so pretty, and it has been compared to Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb, and I have to concur, this does smell very similar to Flower Bomb, probably a little bit more powdery than Flower Bomb, but this is still very gorgeous, very pretty. I wore it the other day just for fun. It was around like 4:45. I sprayed about 4 sprays on my arms. I put on a jacket. I went to go pick up my kid. We went to Walmart. I went grocery shopping. I came home. I cooked. I did all of that, and it was around 8 o'clock when I could still smell this on my arm. So this is going to last. This is going to be strong. You don't have to worry about touching this fragrance up too much if you were going out on a first date. But this is so very pretty, and to me it definitely screams feminine. It definitely screams grown woman. It's sexy as well. I definitely think that your date would find this very pretty and very nice on you. So this is definitely a first date pick for me. I love it. To me, you get more of the amber than anything else, but you can still definitely smell that floral and the sandalwood in here. It's just overall a very sexy feminine fragrance, so it is first date worthy. So the next one, because I don't want to spend too much time talking about this one, because y'all already know why I'm picking this one. This is the Enchanted, my all-time favorite scent from Bath and Body Works. To me, this is first date worthy just because this to me is a very different fruity fragrance. So most fruity fragrances are going to be some type of berry or some type of citrus. This is pomegranate and passion flower, so it's very different. This is a different sweet fruity fragrance, and to me that's what makes this very intriguing. It makes people want to be like, what are you wearing? You know, it gets people talking about your fragrance because it's a little bit different than the normal type of fruity scents that are out there on the market. And so it's called Be Enchanted for a reason. Like I told you guys, people will be in a trance when they smell this on you because it is just so different, okay? So Be Enchanted, y'all already know I had to include in this lineup. And off of experience, I've already worn this on dates before, and I'm telling y'all, this is going to get complimented for sure, okay? Take my advice, trust me. Another one that I've worn on first dates or dates period that I know will get you compliments, and I know it's gonna make them weak in the knees, okay? I know that for a fact. This is Forever Red. I don't talk about Forever Red too much on my channel, but to me, this is probably strictly one of my date fragrances. Like probably the only time I will wear this fragrance is on a date, just because I know what it can do. I know, okay? So Forever Red is just so fire. It is such a pretty fragrance. This one is pomegranate again. It's something about that pomegranate. I'm telling y'all, Pomegranate is a fruit that people love to smell. Like, they don't even know what they're smelling, but pomegranate always gets compliments all the time. So it's fiery pomegranate, red peony, rich vanilla, rum, and oak wood. The vanilla, rum, and the wood in this is really sexy, so that's why it's such a feminine fragrance. It's kind of bold, but it's not doing too much, so you can't wear it on your first date. But this is very pretty, very sexy. Love this. I mean, forever red. The color, when you think of the color red, you kind of think of fiery and sexy, and that is exactly what this is. And so to me, it is first date worthy. So I just did 3 Bath and Body Works ones. I do have some Victoria's Secret ones here, so let me talk about those. So I have these 2 right here. They are both the same fragrance, but one is a flanker. I had to include both of them. I thought about it and I was like, should I include both of them? Yes, they both deserve to be mentioned in this video. Okay, so we have Velvet Petals and we have Velvet Petals La Creme. Y'all already know how much I love Velvet Petals. I mean, it's time for me to get a new bottle. The next time I use this, it's probably going to be down to here, like pretty much gone. But Velvet Petals, like I told you guys before, this is an all occasion fragrance. This is just so dainty and pretty, but it's also very alluring, and I feel like people will smell this on you and think, wow, she smells really, really good, because that almond glaze mixed in with the floral note is very, very, very pretty, very womanly. It smells so good. I found that fragrances that have almond in it smell really good. It's something about that creamy, nutty fragrance that just smells amazing. So Velvet Petals, this is definitely one that I had to include in this, because I would for sure wear this on a first date. Even if it's casual, I would wear it. Even if it's dressed up, I would wear it, because it's gonna go with however you are dressed. So if you're dressed casually, it can be considered a casual fragrance. But if you're a little more dressed up, you got on some heels, it's gonna be a more dressy night out fragrance. So had to mention that one. And then Velvet Petals La Creme. Now this one, I would kind of reserve this one for more of a day date, because this one is super, super sweet. It's pretty different than the original Velvet Petals. This one is a lot more sweet, doesn't really have that heavy almond glaze note, but this is Queen of the Night Flower and White Sandalwood. So while the sandalwood in here still keeps this fragrance very pretty and feminine, sexy and all of that, it's kind of, I don't want to say kid-like, because I hate when people call fragrances childish or kiddie or whatever like that. But this one is a lot more on the sweet, leaning cotton candy sweet type of side. So that's why I say that I would probably reserve this one for more of a day date. Like, you know, both of these deserve a spot in this lineup. I don't care. So yeah. Another one from the La Creme line, y'all should already know that I was gonna mention her. This is Love Spell La Creme. I am obsessed with this fragrance. I'm gonna need another backup, because both of the ones that I have in my collection are like down to here. I've been using both of them kind of on accident. I've only been meaning to use one, but I've kind of been using both of them on accident. So they are both like down to here to where it says Love Spell. So I'm gonna need another backup because I'm running through this fragrance. But this is so very pretty. This is a very soft, toned down, creamy version of Love Spell. And regardless of how much crap people like to talk about Love Spell is definitely one of those fragrances that will get you noticed, and it will get you compliments. Like, no matter how many people know about that fragrance, if you're wearing it, you're gonna get complimented, okay? And so Love Spell La Creme is a nice spin off of that fragrance, because it's a little bit more toned down. If you think the original Love Spell is very screechy, very loud, doing too much, go for Love Spell La Creme. And I picked this just because of that. It's not doing too much and it's not too loud. It's more creamy and soft and pretty, but it still has that bright peachy note, which is so very nice. I really, really love this fragrance, and I have definitely gotten compliments on this just from wearing it to work. So I know if I wear it on a date, my date gonna be like, damn, she smells so good. And I would just be like, I know. It has cashmere in it, so again, it's gonna work for nighttime, but then it has that very bright peach blossom note, so it's good for daytime as well. Love Spell La Creme. Let's jump back to Bath and Body Works for a second. We have Cashmere Glow. Oh my god, I hyped this fragrance up so much when I first hauled it. This is good, okay? It is a very simple but very pretty fragrance. This is Cashmere Vanilla and Peach. The vanilla and peach in this is so dominant. You definitely get that soft creamy vanilla, but you also get this fruity peach, and then the cashmere just wraps both of those up together. Like, just picture like a vanilla glaze on top of a ripe juicy peach, and then it's wrapped in cashmere. That is what this fragrance smells like. It is really soft, and not in performance, I mean like it's soft in the notes. It's just so very pretty and sexy and delicate and feminine, like how all of these fragrances are. It is so pretty, but I highly recommend Cashmere Glow. This one, it took me by surprise when I first smelled it. I was like, wow, this smells like an expensive high-end perfume. They blended the notes in this so well. It's very pretty. To me, it smells mature, and when I say mature, I do not mean old. I mean mature as in, this smells like a woman who knows what she wants. She knows where she's going. She's not about to play no games with you on this date, so take her seriously. That is what Cashmere Glow smells like to me. It's very pretty. I love that one. Same thing for Dahlia. This one took me by surprise, you guys. I was so impressed by this fragrance, and the first thing I got this fragrance in was a body scrub, and when I used it, I was just like, this is very pretty. This is a very creamy, soft floral. So the tonka bean in this to me is very prevalent in here, and if you guys don't know, tonka bean is a very sweet leaning gourmand fragrance note. But the floral in here keeps it from just being a straight up gourmand scent. This also has pear and musk, but to me, mostly what you get is that whipped tonka bean and the florals. But it is just so very pretty. I love Dahlia. I think Dahlia is another fragrance that you could wear day or night. Depending on what you're wearing, that is how this fragrance is gonna smell. Love Dahlia. She deserved a spot in this lineup as well. So a daytime fragrance, you know, more so for, again, brunch, a very casual date. This is Strawberries and Champagne. Now I'm including Strawberries and Champagne in this. First of all, I love this fragrance. You already know that. Y'all already know I love this fragrance. But I think because this is not a super sweet, super fruity fragrance, this smells like champagne. I feel like this is appropriate to wear on a date just because you're going to smell like you're wearing a perfume. This is not for everybody. If you don't like a boozy note, if you don't like a champagne, bubbly type of note, then you are not going to like this fragrance because it smells like champagne. It smells like a strawberry champagne, or like a champagne that was just poured into a glass and it has a strawberry on the rim. That's what this smells like, and to me, that is why this is so classy and elegant, and I feel like it can be worn on a date, but more so a day date, brunch or something like that. My aunt used to wear this all the time, and it just, this fragrance does something to me. It smells so good, and I do think that it is first date worthy if it's a day date. Y'all, this one, I shouldn't even have to say much. I should just be able to show y'all this bottle and y'all just write it down and be like, oh yeah, we already know that she was gonna mention that. Victoria's Secret Pure Seduction Decadent. Again, same thing as with Love Spell. My other bottle of this, they are about in the same spot because on accident I've been using both of the bottles together. I wish I could still purchase this one. I would have to go on Mercari or eBay to get this one, but this one is so very sexy and pretty to me. I've told you guys this before. This is the one that you wear when you want to make a statement. This is the one that you want to wear when you want to get somebody's attention. This is just so pretty. I've worn this to work and I've definitely gotten compliments on my skin. People say that this smells like fruity bubblegum, which I'm okay with that because I still get compliments telling me that I smell good. So, but this one to me is just such a very pretty, sexy fragrance. I included this in my Valentine's Day lineup. I think this is one that you should definitely wear if you are meeting somebody for the first time, because I definitely think that this one will leave an impression. The way that this smells is kind of unforgettable in my opinion. I had to include that one. I love that one so much. So let me get some of these vanilla scents out of the way. So I have one from Bath & Body Works, one from Victoria's Secret. Vanilla Bean. Vanilla Bean, I feel like, oh my God, this is so good to wear because this is a gourmand vanilla, but it's a step up from a gourmand vanilla because it kind of smells sophisticated, okay? it's something about this vanilla. It's something about it. It has a note in here that just screams sophistication. Like, it reminds me of vanilla bourbon instead of just straight up vanilla. It gives me the same type of vanilla that I get from the Valentino Donna Born and Roma perfume. It gives me that expensive type of vanilla. This smells so good. It is so amazing, and I definitely think you can't go wrong because we know majority of people really love vanilla. And so if you wear Vanilla Bean, you're definitely going to smell sweet and edible. You're going to get compliments. This is a compliment getter fragrance, okay? So your date going to be all up under you, telling you that you smell good. So Vanilla Bean, so very good. And then we have Vanilla Sparkle from Victoria's Secret. This one is your more classy, elegant vanilla. This is more of a nighttime vanilla fragrance. And I've described this as, if you wear this, I don't think that people will know that you're wearing a vanilla fragrance, just because this has sparkling woods in it, and I think the woodsy note is very prominent in this fragrance, and that to me takes it up to the next level and makes it more elegant. So it doesn't just smell like a straight up vanilla fragrance, and the packaging and everything, how it looks, describes how I feel like this should be worn. I feel like you should have on a really nice sparkly dress and some heels, and you spray this on, and this is going to be the perfect accessory to whatever sparkles that you're wearing, whatever like jewelry, blinged out jewelry that you're wearing. I think this is going to be the perfect accessory for that. And so I love Vanilla Sparkle. This one also has gotten me compliments as well. I think it's a very pretty fragrance. So yeah, that's included. We have 3 more to get through, you guys. I feel like I've been talking a lot, but we have 3 more to get through. So we have Velvet Sugar. Velvet Sugar, it's just a classic, and I love this fragrance, and I definitely think that it is first date worthy. This smells like strawberries and cream. I've said it before, this smells like strawberries and cream, and strawberries and cream is associated with like Valentine's Day and stuff like that. So I think that it is first date worthy, okay? This also has jasmine in it. It also has musk. To me, it doesn't smell like a very sugary, sweet. It doesn't just smell like a sugary, sweet scent, because it is very sugary and it is very sweet, but I think it's a step up from that. It's a little bit more mature than that, because I've heard a lot of people complain that this doesn't smell like what they thought it was gonna smell like because it's too musky. So this does have musk in it, and I feel like the musk is what takes this to another level for it to be worn on a date. And so Velvet Sugar, to me, I feel like it had to be included in here. I love this fragrance, if you can't already tell. She has a nice little dent in her. It's very pretty, and I really like it. Okay, this Gourmand fragrance that I'm about to mention, this is to me hands down one of the best Gourmand fragrances that Bath & Body Works has ever done. I will always have this in my collection. I have backups. I'm not tired of this fragrance yet. It is so good, and it is so worth the hype. This is Christmas Cookies. Y'all probably weren't even expecting me to add Christmas Cookies in this lineup as a first date fragrance, but it is definitely one that I would wear on a first date fragrance, because this is strong. Number one, it's going to last. Like this Gourmand lasts, okay? It is strong. It projects. This smells so good. It smells a little bit deep. It smells a little bit toasty and warm. It is caramel. It is almond. This is the perfect Gourmand scent. If you want to be cuddled, if you want your date to be up under you, maybe y'all have already been talking for a while, but it's y'all first time seeing each other and you want them to be up under you, wear Christmas Cookies. This is so edible smelling. This is so good. Some people have compared this to smelling like movie theater popcorn or like buttery popcorn. I don't get a buttery note to it, but I do get a cookie dough note from it. So it has creamy cookie dough, almond biscotti, and caramel woods. I think that combination of notes together is just the epitome of what Gourmand should smell like. This is so good, and I included it in this lineup because, again, I love smelling edible. I love smelling like a treat. So I would wear this one to make a statement like, I smell good, don't I? Last but not least, we have a fragrance that I have been after for the longest time. I didn't want to pay for it on Mercari or eBay because I was just like, dang, I don't want to overpay for this fragrance. But it kept bothering me. It kept haunting me. I had to get it. I ended up getting it off of eBay, a full set of it for a really good price. It wasn't that bad. This is Pink Velvet Cupcake. I have wanted this for the longest time, and it does not disappoint. Pink Velvet Cupcake is sparkling red berries, whipped pink marshmallow, and sugared praline. This is a super sugary, sweet, girly fragrance. It is so good. The packaging describes what this scent smells like perfectly, because it just looks like it would be sweet, fruity, sugary, sweet. I love this. This smells so good. I would definitely wear this on a first date. This is loud. This projects. It does so well on the skin. I really like this. This has more of a gooey marshmallow note to it, but it's mixed in very well with those red berries. To me, it smells like marshmallows and berries. I don't really get any praline, but I really like this fragrance, you guys, and I'm happy that I was able to get a full set. I definitely would suggest this as a first date fragrance. You know, you're just being kind of playful, you're just being kind of casual. I think that Pink Velvet Cupcake would be a nice scent to wear on a date. So those are all 15, yeah, those are all 15 fragrances, fragrance mists from my collection that I think are first date worthy, first date appropriate. I love all of these, you guys. I have worn all of these, and majority of these, if not all of them, I have received compliments on. I think there's only maybe 2 that I have not received compliments on, and that's because I haven't really worn them out, and that is Sensual Amber and Pink Velvet Cupcake. Pretty much all of these other ones, I've worn them somewhere, and I've gotten at least 1 compliment on the rest of these fragrances. So I highly recommend all of these. These all smell really good, you guys. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know that you enjoyed it. If you are new, thank you so much for watching. You should definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell notification, so that you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.